Happy Monday. Phil Lindemann with your midday news on Krystal 93. Nearly 142,000 vehicles went through both sides of the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels this weekend, Friday through Sunday. That's 9% slower than last weekend, 16% busier than the first weekend of the month. The middle two weekends of March came close to setting all-time records for winter and single-day travel. All told this month, 578,000 vehicles went through the tunnels weekends only, 9.5% busier than January, 3% busier than February. Vail Resorts will soon own majority share in a Swiss ski resort. Vail is spending $160 million on Andermatt-Sedrun in central Switzerland. This is Vail's first purchase in the Alps, after several partnerships there. The current owner has pumped over $1 billion into that resort in recent years. Xcel Energy is spending over $250,000 on lobbying for climate change bills. The Colorado Sun reports that's more than any other group at the Capitol down in Denver. Xcel is pushing hard on a bill to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and tax credits for alternative transportation like electric vehicles. This comes as Colorado lobby spending of all types is growing, up nearly $5 million in 3 years. Fire officials in Boulder have lifted all evacuations for the NCAR fire. That blaze forced nearly 20,000 people to flee on Saturday, burning within 1,000 yards of homes in West Boulder. No homes were destroyed and no injuries reported. That fire is over 35% contained today. The Durango Silverton Railroad is paying the federal government $20 million for sparking a wildfire in 2018. The Durango Herald reports the railroad will stop using coal-fired engines for summer tours. Sparks from the railroad ignited a fire that scorched 54,000 acres, leading to lawsuits from the feds and nearby property owners. But the feds also say they will not let this put the railroad out of business, calling the Durango Silverton line an important historic and cultural icon. A new wildlife study shows Canadian lynx are living comfortably with more people and more disturbances up on Vail Pass. The Vail Daily reports on the study, inspired by booming visitation to the pass, especially from motorized users. Lynx populations might even be growing soon. That same study shows snowshoe hare are recovering after fading during the pine beetle epidemic. Those rabbits are the lynx' primary prey. Avalanche danger is considerable today at and below tree line. Your problems are loose wet slide and wet slab on almost all aspects. Watch for rollerballing and sinking into the slush past your boots. In sports, the Avalanche lost to the Wild in overtime last night 3-2. Today the Nuggets play the Hornets at 5. A pro sports watchdog is accusing U.S. Ski and Snowboard of derailing its inquiry into allegations of sex abuse. This from ESPN. The U.S. Center for Safe Sport claims the national team is not cooperating with its investigation into former coach Peter Foley. Multiple team athletes accused Foley of misconduct. He was suspended in February and terminated last week. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz & Associates with American Family in Dillon. Summit High girls lacrosse got their first win of the season Saturday, 10-3 over Montrose. Boys lacrosse lost to Montrose 12-7. Baseball split a series with Canyon City, winning 7-4 and losing 2-0. Girls soccer lost to Eagle Valley 2-1. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.